Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to, I guess, the last review/reaction of Phoenix Drop Days. And of course I never caught up on the series, because why would I? Oh well, that's, can't blame me for trying. In any case, this episode apparently is called Do You Love Keori? And, yeah, the thumbnail concerns me, because I really hope it's not going down the route that I think the thumbnail's implying. Because I'm sure there's plenty of people who are going, oh yeah, Hunter should end up with Keori because, you know, main characters of different genders must fall in love. You know, at this point, it would come off as forced if they do that. And I really hope they're not going to do that, because that would just be Zane-chan all over again. Don't get me wrong, I like Zane-chan, but at least they had some sort of build-up. These two have been built up as friends, so I hope that's not what's going to happen. I have concerns. But, yeah, I guess we'll find out if those concerns are valid or not. Right now.
I got to dance with Annabelle.
We're just going immediately into it, as well. It's almost like, oh yes, this is going to be a resolution. It seems very fast-paced. We don't get an establishing shot or anything. That's very interesting for Catface. I guess fair enough.
Then honestly get closer to her than I ever would have on my own. I feel like I can die happy now.
Why are you telling me this?
Well, I'd assume after this you're going to stop helping me, right?
Oh, geez, calm down, Hunter. It's not like I'm gonna just forget my promise or anything.
What?
I mean, come this afternoon, whether I make the team or not, I want to see you and Annabelle have at least some kind of relationship, you know?
Yeah, you know what? Me too. That's very noble of you, Keori. I appreciate that, so respect that from your point of view.
Whether it's just as friends or more, I'm kinda invested now. I mean, we are friends ourselves, right?
Yeah, we are.
Then why would I just leave my friend hanging like that, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Besides, you've been training me without fail, and honestly, Annabelle deserves someone like you. Someone who's kind, generous, and who thinks of others. I just want to see you both happy, you know? So no matter what happens after the scrimmage today, we'll still be friends.
Absolutely perfect.
What? First bell already?
Yeah, can't believe it.
I gotta get going to change. I'll see you in class.
Yeah, see ya. Wait, why does my heart feel weird?
Oh my goodness, they are going that route. No, we've seen this so many times in so many, you know, teen dramas that they end up just falling for each other in the end. I honestly don't believe this. The one cliche I thought they were going to avoid, and this is what comes out of it.
Maybe it's just shortness of breath. I gotta get going to class.
Hunter?
She said his name. She actually said his name. At last, in the final episode, she says his name. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Annabelle. At last.
Hunter?
Huh?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You look a little ill, which is why I asked. I just wanted to thank you for the dance at Snowcoming. It was nice.
Oh, yeah, it was really nice. Wait, you said my name.
Huh?
Yep, I even noticed.
Nothing. It's just, I thought I'd die hearing my name from you.
Hmm?
No, I just...
Okay, well, I guess that makes sense as to why he didn't tell her before. Except that, no it doesn't, but I'm just trying to justify this.
Thought you didn't know my name. Crazy, right?
What? Why would you think that?
Because everything implied that. And don't tell me that you knew all along, because you wouldn't have called him you the entire time.
I don't know. Just...
I mean, I've been helping you with English tutoring, so of course I know my favorite pupil's name.
Yes, only after Keori mentioned it last episode. You're not fooling me.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you had any plans this weekend, or...
Wait, what?
Miss Rivera, you're late.
Oh man, come on!
I assume you slept in.
No way! I was actually on school grounds at 7 a.m., believe it or not.
Yes, eating a cheeseburger for breakfast. Interesting choice.
I actually had breakfast at the cafe. Why didn't you tell us they serve breakfast in the morning?
You know all that info is available on the school website, right?
Who goes to the school website?
Yeah, it's 2002. No one used websites.
Oh no, Keori! Just, let me know if you have time, okay?
Yeah, sure, Kay.
What are you guys talking about?
Oh,
Oh, for crying out loud, no. No, they actually are going that route. I get people have changes of hearts, but this is way too forced. I'm running out of stuff to say already. It's 3 minutes in. This isn't good.
Nothing really. By the way, Keori, ever thought about getting an alarm clock?
I swear, Annabelle, I was here early. Hunter, vouch for me.
Wait! That reminds me. Keori, how'd it go with Aiden at homecoming?
Yeah, how did it go with Aiden at homecoming? We want to know.
I knew you'd ask about that. It was actually pretty nice. He seems like a really nice guy, honestly.
I'm glad you think so.
Green eyes. Onto you. Oh, nope, another green eyes. Yep. Onto all of you. I shall scan the lot of you. I've already seen you multiple times.
Huh? Hunter?
Come on! I wanted to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
what the heck is going on? Why am I getting nervous around Keori?
Oh, well, this is interesting.
You!
Jeez, watch where you're going much?
Sorry about that, I wanted to thank you for the other day.
Huh?
For your phone.
Oh, yeah, that!
Wait, did you not remember me? I guess I didn't even get your name.
That's a good point. You didn't get her name. No one ever gets people's names in this universe. Or in this series, at least.
Hey, Hunter.
Gah!
I gotta get back to class, but Annabella's been asking about... Hey.
Wow. The silent encounter between the two main characters of the Phoenix Drop High series in general. It's a very, very symbolic moment. Just to let that silently sink into each other.
We'll talk later. Just wanted to make sure you're gonna be at the scrimmage after school.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Awesome. We'll see you then.
You like her, don't you?
The fact that it's the creator of the series saying that now, that makes it so much worse. It's... she's gonna give some sort of lesson about, change of heart or something like that. I wouldn't even mind so much if they'd actually built up that Hunter might actually have feelings in any other episode than this one. you're pushing them together in the finale. That is not good. Okay, Star versus the Forces of Evil. You know, very successful show, very loyal fan base. At the end, spoilers for season 4, but they force Star and Marco together after they've both been in successful relationships up until that point with other people. They force them together in the last 2 episodes, as if it was meant to be the entire time. And maybe it was, but if that's your end game, you have to build up to it. I commended episode 10 because it seemed like everyone's plan was working and everyone was working to a resolution. This ruins everything.
Huh?
It's kind of written all over your face.
It's written on your script.
No, that's not. I mean,
don't you?
I don't know.
It just looks like it's written on your face.
I don't. I don't know how I feel.
Don't sweat it. I think everyone has a hard time realizing how they feel about someone when it comes to liking them.
Oh yeah, bro, this is coming from you. Gareth and Lawrence much? And Aaron?
You think so?
Yep. Sometimes you don't even realize you like someone close to you.
Watch where you're going.
Hey! Wow, rude much.
Wait, I still didn't get her name again.
Well, too late now. Watch, no chance of connection for these people. Fantastic.
Doesn't matter. I think I need to speak with Keori.
I honestly didn't think you'd show up.
Really? Her enthusiasm in the first episode didn't tip you off to the fact that she might show up? Are you kidding me?
I'm here and ready more than ever now.
Well, truth be told, a lot of kids tend to drop out of training, and you're lucky someone actually did, or else I'd have to send you home.
Wait, you were banking on that happening?
Yeah, that seems really messed up of him to do so. I mean, come on, that is terrible coaching. I'm not surprised that Annabelle doesn't like this guy, even though he's the new coach.
Well, of course. This is my first time teaching, so, again, I didn't think you'd actually show up. Well, let's get to it. If you can help carry this team in the scrimmage, then the position is all yours.
Let's do it.
I thought he was patting the other girl on the back. And I noticed the uniform, but I can't remember the name of the actual place. I know it's a village in the Minecraft Diaries series, but it's something like not Nakamura. That's a thing from Percy Jackson. No, something else. Oh well, her hair was in the way.
Let's begin!
Oh, she started on time this time. That's perfect. He is Naruto running. They actually programmed a Naruto run for a visual gag. This is when Catface is at its best, when they do visual gags like this. And also, how come there are only 2 people on each team? And clearly, this person, even though they've been to training, that shows that Hunter is a way better coach, because that is just pitiful.
Well,
I have no idea how you managed to improve in just 2 months. But, welcome to the team. Practice is after school every day. Be there on Monday.
yes, sir.
Well, that means no training with Hunter. That's not good. Well, for him, at least now.
I'm super happy for you, Keori.
I can't believe it actually worked. I'm so excited. I actually did it.
Yeah, same.
I couldn't have done this without you. Thanks, Hunter.
You really did all the hard work. I just kinda...
Like I said before, I'm still with you. We'll figure out a plan later to get Annabelle with you. Maybe Aiden and I can take you guys out.
Why Aiden?
He's a pretty nice guy. Plus, I don't want to be a third wheel, you know.
That is a good point. You've almost been a third wheel several times now. If it weren't for other people showing up, then you would have been.
Anyway, I'll see you later, Hunter.
Keori, wait.
Yeah?
Look, I'm really happy you made it on the varsity track team. The letter will look fantastic on you.
Thanks.
I bet that's the last image of the episode, is her wearing the jacket.
I couldn't say anything to her that night. Or any other time we walked that trail. Keori and I continued to be good friends. I couldn't bring myself to admit how I felt about her. I honestly enjoyed our friendship, but a part of me really wanted to tell her.
And it was the part of me that was just introduced this episode. You know, it all just came out of nowhere. If only there was some sort of indication as to why. But no, that is not what we are going to end up with.
Maybe someday I will.
What do you think?
Did you eat breakfast?
Really? That's the first thing you say to me?
Yeah, that's weird even for him, honestly. The fact that she just put the varsity jacket on for the first time, that is really bad on Hunter. Like, come on.
I can't believe you.
Come on, let's go eat. I'll tell you all about how pretty you look during.
Fine.
Okay, good save.
But I swear, if this gets dirty, I'll flip all heck loose on you.
If you can catch me, that is.
I bet you I can. I got the jacket to prove it. Hey, that's a head start.
Hey, no running in the halls.
The sun's going down as I try to make my way through the crowd. Feeling alive, I love being by your side.
Okay. And yes, I know they're gonna have a post-credit scene. Well, I hope they have a post-credit scene anyway. Let's find out.
It makes me shine. We got one summer, so let's make it count. You make me feel like everything's alright. Let's dance our problems away in the night. Love being right next to you.
Oh, well, there they are. Ooh, Quinn O'Quinn. That's an interesting name. That's a new one. I don't think I've seen that one. Snow Coming DJ, Christopher Escalante. He had a character that didn't die at last. And Werewolf Girl 2 was Mac. Fair enough. So I just sometimes it's always curious to see these credits in visual form instead of just in the description. This is the people that I'm really interested in, all of the people who went behind this, because as much of a good story that was until right now, it's the visuals that really made this series, and the actual production that went behind it. That's what differentiates it from all the other projects. I mean, partly it feels less like it was less like the work of two people, you know, using what they can to create the best story possible, which is what Phoenix Drop High, especially season 1, felt like, and Mashi season 1. But I love this as well, the fact they've got other people. I know they've had other people for years. I'm just saying that's where it really shines. It's something that has to be said multiple times, because it is something worth commending over and over again.
is the fact that you get all these people involved: David Berg, T.C. Summon, Morgan Westbury, Dominic Sikononfi, who I think was also one of the voice actors, I could be wrong, and you get them to actually bring their own expertise. And it truly shows, you know, the visual wonders of Catface Studios. Creative director. I wonder what creative director means. I have to look that up. This is the thing that surprises me, that there's only 2 character puppeteers. You think that they'd actually need more, because I know that back in the day it was just Jess and Jason had to use multiple accounts to control several characters at once. And when you look back on the first series of My Street, the first season, you can tell when that's happening if you look closely enough. But I'm surprised there's only 2 people puppeteering these characters. But you think that they would require more, but no, apparently not. Of course, Wesley, the creator of the Naruto run, in the last bit, and the running animation, and the Benny Hill madness of episode 6. 2D animation and 3D modeling, or was the modeling what was the animation? Those are this. I'm not sure. I'll have to think about the distinction. I can't remember what the distinction is in this context. Of course, it's called the Uru Spider, as in it's actually spelled with the 2 capital U's. Obviously. Justin de Grandmont, I think. Justin de Grandmont. For set design. So one person designed all of the sets for this. Again, commendable. They're using way fewer people than I thought they would be by this point. That just shows the caliber of the work that those other people are putting in. Yeah, music by Epidemic Sound. And I suppose that is how the video, and by extension, the series, ends. My goodness. You know what? You know the sad part is that I would have been fine with the ending in episode 10. It doesn't conclude everything, but it would have been at least been a decent point to stop. I thought this was going to go on. I thought this was going to carry on, like, past this point. You know. And actually, you know, develop these characters further. I thought we were going to see Ruby's plight in the Infinity Club. And, you know, something can come out of her crush for Hunter, versus instead of her just being taken away or running away. I thought we were going to have some sort of comeuppance for what happened. I thought the Infinity Club was going to find some sort of purpose. I thought that potentially Hunter and Annabelle might actually find some time to date, but would not necessarily get along so well. They might find they weren't compatible for each other, which again, we've also seen in so many teen dramas. It's another cliche, but at least it's something that describes why someone's feelings change. Because the same problem with Marco, actually, that they made him break up with Jackie, even though that's what he'd wanted for the entire series. They broke him up in one episode because of an obsession with a cape. And in this episode, we end up with a complete 180 for Hunter in only a few seconds from being so hyped up. I mean, he even blushed at the thought of being in a relationship with Annabelle at first in this very episode. Suddenly Keori says one nice thing to him and he completely changes. That's not just unrealistic, but I didn't think I'd be saying this again with Catface, but it's bad storytelling. I hate saying that. I haven't said that since season 6, episode 6 of My Street, the one that I didn't like. That was just like a bad egg within, all of the amazingness. But this time, it actually ended up being that way. Not only have they done one of the laziest cliches in teen romances, but they've actually not even put in the amount of effort that other people doing those lazy cliches have done. How did you fall so low from one episode to the next? That's about 48 hours of upload time and I don't know how long of production time, but that's still incredibly bad. I didn't think I'd be saying this for something in the My Street lineup, that it could end terribly. But it did. It's that one thing that ruins a good story. Because up until this point, it was all about the collaboration between Keori and Hunter. It was about them finding their way as a team together and essentially both achieving what they wanted. But then one person at the end, for seemingly no reason, doesn't actually get what he wants because he no longer wants it. The fact that Annabelle was so on board after episode 10, it would have been such a great resolution to finally see those things come together. But no, that's not what we end up with. And I'm really disappointed. I've been saying the entire series there's so much potential for this. There's so many good ideas being introduced, so much that there's both different and familiar that could be explored, which I'm pretty sure was the point. And then you end it off like this. Words fail me. Words fail me. I don't know what to think anymore. This series was so good. It was on track to becoming one of my favorite pieces of media from the My Street lineup. I thought it was something at the season 3 that could have potentially been. But no. But that's not what it is at all. It's just this. You might think I'm exaggerating. You might have thought that Hunter and Keori would have been great together from the start, but I question why. Is it because they're the protagonists, or because you saw genuine potential romantic chemistry between them? And I say romantic chemistry because they clearly have chemistry. Because, they went from being pretty much not liking each other to actually becoming friends in the end. And Kiori's speech at in the breakfast room about them being friends now, that was very cathartic. That was all it needed to be. And now you've ended up with this. Not only have you done a 180 for this character, but you've done people a disservice by creating an unsatisfying ending for them. Even if people wanted Keori and Hunter to be together, they don't even have that anymore because Hunter's feelings are unreciprocated. This is what you called a good finale. This is what passed the tests for a finale. This is what the creative team decided was a good finale. I can't help you. The fact that this came from I might be overreacting, but the fact that this came from my favorite storyteller of all time, Aphmau, is all the more heartbreaking to me. I can't stress that enough, so I'm just going to stop, because I'll just go in circles over and over again unless I stop. So, I guess tell me if I'm wrong in the comments. Tell me if you saw romantic chemistry between Keori and Hunter. Tell me if any of this felt satisfying to you in any way, because there's very little here from me. And also, please leave a like or dislike, because your opinion matters. And on that note, until next time, farewell.